Did you know that Jasper AI was previously named Jarvis until they nearly got sued by Marvel? And while Jasper won't power a superhero suit, it's supposedly one of the best AI copywriting and content generation tools. I've been testing it out for the past month, so let me show you the things it can and cannot do. Let's start from the beginning. You sign in with your email and input things like company, name, size, and your position. Honestly, a few too many details for my liking. Sure, it's needed for security and legal purposes, but they retain the right to use all of this for marketing. So be cautious about the info you're sharing. There's always the option to keep things private. Once you're through though, there are 3 plans to choose from: Business, Pro, and Creator. The first one is only available if you contact their sales team, and it's for big companies with unlimited features and things like an admin panel. The other 2 plans are for smaller teams and solo creators, so you can pick according to what you need. Both of these have free trials, but you need to put in payment info. And don't forget to cancel it, or you'll get charged without a way to get your money back. Once you try to end the trial, they desperately try to convince you to stay longer, adding more and more free trial days. Obviously, you can use this to your advantage as well. But if you end up staying, keep in mind that the pricing is pretty substantial. And with great pricing comes great expectations, so let's do a proper Jasper AI review of its main tools and capabilities. Now, to be fair, I can give Jasper AI a major point right away. The main dashboard is clean and simple, so learning how to use Jasper AI is very easy. You can browse the available tools on the sidebar or start the writing process straight from the center of the dashboard. However, I found this Create Content button a bit more convenient for this purpose. That's because I can then easily open specific templates and use them to specify the type of content I need. There's a ton of options to choose from, which just goes to show how extensive this AI copywriting tool is, from blog posts to FAQ sections to things like keyword strategies. Let's say I want a piece of content about biggest cybersecurity threats of 2024. Once Jasper AI knows the topic, there are quite a few information spots to fill in. The more things you specify before the generation process, the better all the overall results will be. Overall, it's much simpler than writing a long prompt to something like ChatGPT and getting a lackluster response. But here's a cool thing. You can generate the information using Jasper AI itself. It comes up with the info that it needs. I barely have to lift a finger. There's also an option to consult with the chatbot from here too, but make sure to double check the information. We'll talk about why a bit later. Once you get the generated text, you can ask Jasper to write more in the areas you want by simply clicking the pop-up plus sign. Or you can edit the text yourself. There's a set of basic text editing tools up top. I wanted to do a little ChatGPT versus Jasper AI comparison in this regard, so I took the same topic and asked ChatGPT to write a blog post about it. The results were very different. It generated more cyber threat examples, but the text itself was much more basic. Of course, you can enhance it with much more detailed prompts, but it will take a lot more effort to reach the same quality I got with Jasper AI. Plus, there's one more thing that sets this AI apart. Here's a quick Jasper AI tutorial on how to create digital marketing campaigns. This will churn out more consistent results and allow you to organize your materials. The key is setting up the brand voice and adding knowledge specific to your business. You can add all these through the brand voice tab in 3 different ways. Either add some text, upload a file, or let Jasper AI scan your whole website. And keep in mind that the more details you put in here, the more accurate and consistent the results will be. So the writing part is good. That's to be expected. But what about the additional tools? I already mentioned the chatbot. You can clarify a lot of things by using it or gather ideas for posts and so on. They based it on the GPT-3 API, and Jasper AI now uses multiple language models from GPT-4 to Google and Anthropic. Basically, it determines the best combo for a specific use case. You can delete, upvote, downvote, and save responses. The chatbot has access to the internet and usually lists sources for its answer, and generally analyzes information pretty well. That said, sometimes it can list sources that fit the question without actually using the information from them, so the answer seems more well-researched than it actually is. Kind of like bullshitting your way through an exam. So again, fact check the stuff it says. Another additional tool is an image generator. You'd think that this way Jasper AI would become a one-stop AI content creation platform, but unfortunately the image generator is what I found to be the most disappointing. If you write a very simple prompt, the images tend to have a lot of issues, weird details, weird placements, and they often don't follow common sense or laws of physics. You can try enhancing the description with the help of Jasper AI itself, but the art I got was still pretty strange. It looks like the chatbot got lost in the meaning of its own words and generates random things, often very off topic. In this sense, other AI tools like DALL-E or Midjourney can do a much better job, unless you have a lot of patience to experiment and time to keep adjusting your prompts. The last tool you might want to try is the browser extension. It's not much use on general websites, but it serves as quick access to the AI content generator. It shows up as this little robot head on the page, and you can click it to choose a template and quickly generate the content that you need. Pretty handy, though I prefer working with the main website. So, what's the final verdict? Well, Jasper AI is definitely among the best AI writing tools. It generates good responses, has an impressive level of customization, and additional tools to enhance and organize your content. Plus, it has a decent AI chatbot. The pricing is pretty steep, but if you're actually planning to use this tool to the fullest, it's worth it. It will help you create full marketing campaigns and generate good content to promote your product or brand. That said, keep in mind that the art generator is pretty bad, at least for now. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are on Jasper AI, and please leave a like and subscribe to the channel so we'll be able to make more content like this. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.